Yes, I was asking, when did you start making this game? I started in 2014, 13, around that time. 14, 13. I had the ideas already since 2006-ish. The history really is that before I met Teresa, or Game Mistress, before I met her, I had a project to make an MMO. Can you imagine? An MMO, a massive multiplayer online game, or MMO RPG, like World of Warcraft afterwards became. That's what we were planning to make, and we were planning to make it similar to what now Valheim is, or Minecraft maybe, because we wanted to make sure that you could dig down and raise land and make stuff and craft stuff and make houses and lots and lots of plans of things, but it never really came from and never got to exist really. We got as far as to make a Mario run in some sort of green world, like a it was fun demo, and it was a fun time. But what we did in those times was just every weekend we were discussing what we should do in the project, and we had a big website running, and which I programmed myself, and we had forums and discussions and chat and and project files and uploads, and it was a very good learning experience for everybody anyway involved. And then I figured out when World of Warcraft was released, not very long after, that it was a rather big project to take, and it was not gonna really ever happen anyway. We could never do that with, even though I was a project leader and I had 40 people over the world, from the UK, from Russia, from anywhere in the world I was working with. It was very fun. America, Canada, Portugal probably. Yeah, it was very fun. After that, I had ideas. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit easier. I'm gonna try to make a game with things that I can actually do, like programming a website. That I can make websites. So I learned that from work I was doing for a company, and after that I had my own company in hosting and websites building. So yeah, that is something I could do. And web-based, the old MUD style of games, or click and point and click. That is sort of the range I can expect to make here. I'm not gonna make it very fully fledged with graphics and stuff. If any graphics, it's gonna be a lot of help from GM probably, and maybe some other artists of our community, and then maybe we make some sort of system where you can actually change your character, but don't expect way much more than that. I bought some systems to make like graphics for the maps and so on, so it's gonna be a little bit nicer than this current green blob here. Anyway, but that is how it started really, and then I started in 2006 or so with the idea of making a web-based game, and I didn't really start making it, but I just made concepts and stuff, had documents, lots and lots of documents. And 2014, I think it was, around the time, maybe. I had some code running at least, or maybe it was already in 2008, I'm not sure anymore. The code, I never put any dates on the code, and the codes got updated, so you don't see the old date anymore. Got in backups and stuff, so the actual begin date I cannot really tell you, but I think around that time. And in 2014 I picked it up again. Then I started working in a night shift, and I didn't have the energy anymore, and then I started blogging and stuff and doing totally different stuff in my life, and then I stopped it again. So I shelved the ideas for a very long time. So when I shelved it, I basically didn't do anything, and there was no development going. It was nice. And then I think around the time that we were thinking about going to Sweden, I started to do some programming again. I picked it up again. I started up the website, and as I started streaming and stuff, I thought I can do this on streams, like programming. And then I decided to, instead of the old domains I had, I registered smilebringer.com and smilebringer.games.com, because that would help my brand a lot. So then I just let me check if I go. Yeah, I'm still good to go. That I would just incorporate it in my streams, basically. And now finally I'm getting somewhere. I'm finally getting somewhere. I mean, now that I have a job, I have a full-time job that I work in the week, and on the evening hours I program. If I don't have, I'm not modding GM or editing lots and lots of videos. Other than that, I try to program some lines of code and try to get something off the ground.